Hey guys, it's Alpha Lorraine. Welcome to Divine Goddess Healing. Today I'm going to channel a collective general love reading for the month of December for the sign Libra. So let's go ahead and tune into your energies. Where's your energy, Libra? We have fearless. Where's your partner's energy? We have trust. And the overall energy between you, acceptance. That's really good and very powerful. So there is a very deep bond, and I'm hearing the word unspoken, an unspoken understanding between the two of you. We have water, west, and past on the bottom of the deck. So I feel that there has been some healing involved in regards to a past situation with a specific person, twin flame or divine counterpart, soulmate connection. There has been a deepening of this bond as of very recently. A cycle has been closed and a new cycle has formed in regards to this connection. There's a deeper understanding between the two of you, and the whys and hows of how things transpired in the past. I'm seeing these bubbles in the background, but it almost looks like moon energy, like different phases of the moon to me, the way the light reflected. And even this gust of wind almost looked like a dove. So there's almost this this elusive energy that is guiding the way in regards to illusions of the past. In a sense, this has been divinely guided. These illusions were created to bring the two of you closer together. And so this is your partner's energy tapping into spirit and really reciprocating these energies, that dove, that higher power energy, spirit, guiding them, helping them to relax in a state of being and trust and flow. And they see you as this fearless spirit animal. They see you as very powerful, and it is very, I don't know why I wanted to say intoxicating. I guess it can be that much of a powerful energy in a positive sense is very alluring and very just overwhelming to the senses in all the right ways. Very sexy is what I'm getting from this. They're very turned on by your powerful, fearless energy. But it gives them this reassurance, this rest, because they see how amped up and powerful you feel towards this connection, and that you're not letting anything get in the way of keeping the two of you in energetic separation. They admire you, they love you, and they look up to you too in many ways. And this is freeing. This frees their spirit. This makes them feel like they can fly. Makes them feel like they've reached a heavenly state and remembrance of being in that heavenly realm. You bring them back to the feeling of possibility, of true happiness and truth. So that's beautiful. So let's pull some romance cards. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And that's what I feel like is happening, is there's this heart opening activation, this heart chakra activation, simultaneously transforming between the two of you, that's bringing you into a deeper union. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So, you know, this is Spirit really calling to the two of you together to work on this. And you both are heeding that call. You both are taking direction. My cat wants in here. My little baby. He just ate his treaties and now he wants to play. And then we have codependency on the bottom of the deck. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't feel this as a serious issue, but it's still residual for some of you, is what I'm getting. And that could be any residual energy that keeps the two of you at somewhat of a distance. And we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe working on that balance between being open and honest with each other, being fearless in your self-expression, and trusting in this union, this relationship, and accepting one another for who you really are, bearing your souls in a safe way that's not desperate or dramatic or clingy, you know, in a healthy way that's no longer in this codependent energy. Being able to be vulnerable and open with each other, but still be able to have that balance of giving each other enough space when you're apart and having a mutual understanding of one another. So this is really beautiful, guys. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that's just a little advice card from Spirit. And I feel like you're really embracing this energy, both of you. That's what I'm getting. I feel this lightheartedness between the two of you. And we have meditation, but there's balance as well. So this connection feels very balanced and meditative. You're really in your feeling body. And you're able to measure how far to go in regards to expressing yourself, displaying your love, being open with your partner. There's more of a balance here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, things may not quite be visible where they're headed, but you definitely have the intuition and the insight to keep moving forward and to actually stay in flow in the process. And you're no longer flailing all over the place trying to keep that structure and balance. You're keeping there's a lot of faith. And this is definitely the closing of an old cycle, the beginning of a new cycle with that 10 number, which can also be translated into 1 as well for new beginnings. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Like I said, a new cycle, new beginning, clarity and truth. Coming from both sides, seeing the lightning strikes from both sides. This is the two of you, Kundalini activation, and forming one solid mind, you know, union of the mind and spirit and heart. But this is a very mental energy. So there's a lot of clarity in the mind about this, but it is interwoven with spirit as well, the two of you. So this is awesome, awesome, awesome. We have the 5 of Cups. I feel like this energy is kind of backing everything. So this is past energy, but you're no longer letting this self-sabotage the future, but you are keeping record of how you've self-sabotaged in the past and how much grief and sorrow it brought you. So it's actually a very vital energy to keep you from going back to that place. And with that being connected to that fearless card, you know, it shows that you're really unafraid of going back to that place. You definitely don't want to go back to that place. And you're not afraid anymore of falling back into those old patterns. So there's a lot of deeper truth. There's been a lot of purging, and there's been a lot of renewal as well. So a message from your angels, we have acceptance. There is nothing in your life to fix, only the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And so we have an acceptance card twice in this reading so far. So that's really, I think, the overall message of what you are embracing during this time in the month of December, which is perfect because that's exactly where you want to be. That's where you need to be, is being able to stay centered, staying present, having that balance that you seek, you know, with this Ace of Swords. That's, you know, that clear, concise direction, but it has that interwoven snake kundalini energy around it. But the fact that it forms an 8 shows the balance of karma, transformation, new beginnings. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Beautiful. Oh, he's being whiny now. I love you. I love you. Okay. I'm gonna let him in. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. You baby. Baby, everything's fine. Mommy's here. He loves his mommy. We have journey. So I definitely feel like you've you feel like you've been on a really long journey, but now you're at that point. I'm hearing breakthrough from spirit. So you're at that turning point where you have finally released your baggage. She's got all this baggage at her feet, but she's not holding any of it. But she's holding a light in her hand, and I thought she had like sparkles. So she put down this luggage and she picked up this lantern, and she's moving forward. And there's this really light, bright, beautiful energy and happiness. And there's the number 2 as well for partnerships. So this is all about moving forward with what you've learned, with that knowledge and wisdom you've gained, and really releasing old emotions that no longer serve you, because you've integrated and understood those lessons and what they really served for this connection and the higher purpose of everything. Yeah, we have all tied up. So there's still maybe a little bit of resistance in your system due to possibly codependent energies that you're feeling. So habits, I'm thinking for some of you, alcohol, just habits I'm feeling more so than anything. Diet, just unhealthy mindsets, fears that are a little bit residual, that are just holding you back a little bit. It's not a lot. Because I do see she does have one suitcase in her hand, but the rest of them she's put down on that bridge. But the fact that she's standing on a bridge is symbolic as well, because this talks about bridging the 3D with the 5D and above, you know, the earth and the heavenly realm. So you have accomplished this. So you may still feel a little tied up in regards to, you know, any fears or attachments to old habits, but Spirit is saying that this isn't necessary, and it's just not going to serve you in the long run. Sorry about that. I thought he'd behave. Okay, but yeah, there's these roses and there's these butterflies in this picture. So there's 2 roses, which kind of remind me of the 2 of Cups energy. I have a card in one of my other decks where the 2 of Cups has 2 roses. So I do see this energy being regarding a romantic connection. But with the dragonfly, it almost looks like a dragonfly next to it, or some sort of like fish, like a flying fish even. Like it, I don't know what that is. This one up here is a butterfly, but there's some sort of like, I don't know if that's a dragonfly or what, or maybe that is a butterfly, but it just looks weird. But it almost creates this magical euphoric energy. And even you're glowing in this picture, so there's again a very elusive energy, but the fact that you're glowing shows your transformation, shows that you have the power to achieve your visions, your ideals, but you're just holding yourself back, is what I'm seeing. So it's really unnecessary. It's just a matter of stepping out of your comfort zone. And you know it's time. But it's just, you know, sometimes that first step is always the scariest. And then once you do it, you're like, oh yeah, that was easy. But it's just getting over that first hump. Yeah, we have that 5 of Coins energy. So again, like I said, there's just a little bit of that fear of disappointment and let down that you are worried about. But like I said, the overall energy though is that fearless energy shows that you know you're capable of not going back there. But again, these lessons, these memories are just, they're serving a higher purpose because they're showing you what you don't want anymore and what you don't need to invest your energy in anymore. So just take it as it resonates, but it's a very positive message overall. So let's see here. Partnership, active versus passive. Again, like I said, so you're kind of in this state of grace and surrender, which is perfect. That's exactly where you should be. But you're holding your heart in your hand, so that really shows that you're open-hearted. You're there, you're ready, you're willing. And it does show that you are, in a sense, trusting in the divine, which is perfect. This is exactly where you need to be. I saw 2112 on the timer, so that's kind of like a mirroring energy. And so I see that as, since you are kind of taking a step back, which is definitely necessary, I see that your partner is going to mirror that energy and come forward to you. So this is exactly where you want to be. And we have nurturance and self-care on the bottom of the deck, and prepare. So again, this is exactly the energy that you need to embody, that you are embodying. So this step is very vital right now for you to focus inward on yourself and redirecting your energy to a place that's more balanced, because you do have a lot of balanced energy in here, but there's just, like I said, these little codependent tactics that you've adapted to feel safe, you know, and now they're no longer serving you. Now they're actually creating more fear and static in your energy than good. So you're just really learning how to reintegrate and release any of that leftover energy. We have action on the bottom of the deck. I see this as your partner's energy, but also yours. Again, mirroring energy. You leading in spirit and your partner following behind you. Coming forward in the 3D. We have Goddess of the Moon and Storm Warning and Hostilities. So the more I'm tapping in to your little fears here, the Goddess of the Moon energy coming up with storm warnings and hostilities is just showing illumination on your fears, and that you're just making it out to be bigger than what it really is. So with these energies, these are just reflections showing back to you what you still want to continue to work on healing within yourself. And so they can feel bigger than they really are, because, you know, sometimes when everything seems perfect on the outside, or things seem like they're improving, you know, but there's one little thing that's nagging at you, it can take complete control of your focus and attention and end up becoming bigger in your mind than it really is. So it's actually, but when you take a step back, you know, you realize that it's just a drama you're creating that's not real. And that's all this is. And that's what Spirit wants to illuminate to you through the Goddess of the Moon, showing you that this is just an illusion and that you can let this go, that you will work through this with help. So how does your partner feel? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perceptions and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And so again, like I said, that hostilities energy and storm warning, all of that, like I said, it's just being an illusion. It's being illuminated. Just those underlying, you know, disappointments and sadness of the past, but these things are no longer relevant, is what Spirit is saying. So it's just time to heal those and let go. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So that's a message from Spirit. But like I said, your partner wants you to know that this resentment is still, they can still feel this resentment coming off of your energy. And they want you to know that everything's okay and that things are gonna play out so much better this time around if you can really just learn to trust and let go of that. We have wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So, you know, they want you to wait. That's why you still feel a little bit of reservation, because you still have these energies working in you on a small level. And so if you're feeling that energy, that's Spirit telling you that you need to take that step back and refocus your energy and go within and tune in and rechannel to the divine. And we have, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So that's beautiful. So that's what they want you to know. And I feel like a lot of you aren't necessarily in separation. Some of you are, but there's levels when it comes to the concept of separation. So some of you may just haven't heard or spoken to your significant other in, you know, a couple weeks or a few days, but they want you to know that, you know, that they love you, and that's not a representation of how they feel for you. So there's just a little bit that needs to continue to be healed, you know, and worked through for them to feel safe to open up to you. So because my throat feels like tickly, so I feel like it's a throat chakra thing. They feel like they can't express themselves yet because they don't quite feel like it's time. They don't feel like, you know, it's the right time for this. So they want you to continue to work on yourself and to heal any resentment so that they can feel safe to open up and express to you. So thank you so much, guys. If you liked that reading and it resonated, please hit the like button. If you'd like to continue to get updated on my videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also, if you'd like to send me a love donation or purchase a personalized reading or any healing work, as well as shamanic healing artwork for your home to transform the energies within your home to that of harmony and union, or to do one-on-one coaching with me, all the links are down below. And if you'd like to learn more about me and my soul mission and all the services I provide, please visit divinegoddessbeauty.com. Thanks so much. Bye.